5. She's a Utah business entrepreneur we all admire for bootstrapping her way to the top of the retail market with the softest, sweetest leather baby shoes. Susan Peterson is the type of person who warms any space with her quick-witted humor and her vibrant, very giving personality. So naturally, she's a woman you want to know. I had the chance to sit down with Susan and get a peek into her heart. Sweet, sassy, and spunky, all words that describe the wildly popular freshly picked baby moccasins, and all words that describe CEO and founder Susan Peterson.
It's hard to separate the two because we kind of grew together. Like the business grew and I grew as an entrepreneur, and so much of the DNA is crossed over. It's really one of my kids.
That extension of her family came into the world 7 years ago and just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
I didn't plan on it being moccasins, so I just made them for my son and put them on my blog, and people wanted to buy them. And so I sold them, and they took off.
Took off might be an understatement. The ever-adorable mocks are the baby shoe of choice for the Kardashians, the Currys, the Phelps, and moms everywhere.
And we just love all these families that have allowed us to be part of their life. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm 100% like, this is real. I get more excited when I'm at the grocery store and I see a baby who has my mocks on, and the mom maybe doesn't know who I am, and no one knows, it's like out of context. Like that for me is like, whoa, look at that, that's cool.
Before Susan could spot her baby mocks in the grocery store, she was a hardworking mama to Gus and Hattie, trying to make ends meet any way she could.
I would go to all these 4th of July events locally and sell glow sticks.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were the Glowstick Girl.
I was a glow stick girl,
Okay.
and I'd make a ton of money, or I would sell soda, or just if there was an event, I was doing something.
That work ethic didn't come overnight. It's a product of growing up in the middle of 5 children in small-town Utah and Washington, and with 2 parents that made the most of what they had.
So 6 kids on a school teacher salary is hard, and my mom, from when we were very young, sewed all of our clothing and like made all our presents, and just, she was a true homemaker.
What kept you occupied during your teenage years?
Boys.
Hello.
Just kidding. No, I mean, I remember my sophomore year of high school, in the summer I had 3 jobs, 3.
One boy would eventually occupy her time.
We went to high school together. We graduated in the same class, had a bunch of the same friends. Yeah, so it was easy. This will tell you that he just gets out of the way. People always say,
Smart man.
Yeah, people always say, what do you do for freshly picked? And he says, I just get out of the way. And she just goes for it. He is, for all of my crazy ideas and all of my wanting to go and everything, he's this really strong anchor that just holds me to the ground.
Was it an automatic love for motherhood?
No. No, it was, I'm very selfish, and so it was really hard for me actually at first.
Selfish, how so?
Like, I want to do my own thing.
Like, I don't want to wipe your nose.
I don't want to be, but the love was immediate, and like, I really took to that feeling, and I think it's lonely. No one ever tells you how lonely motherhood is at first.
When does the sun shine the brightest for you? When is Susan Peterson the very happiest?
In the morning. I'm really happy in the morning.
Because?
I love a new day. Like, it feels like a fresh start for everything. There's always an opportunity to do more, to help more people. The best thing I've ever done for myself is I take about 2 hours every morning for me. And so I get up very early, and I have a routine that I do. And I love mornings.
Is there a phrase or a mantra that you live your life by, words that you shape your...
Yeah, I mean, I've said this for a while, but it's just like, get clear about the life you want and then run like hell at it. Yeah.
Is there a decision you've made or a turn you took that you think, I'm so glad I did that?
I'm just always glad that I follow my gut. It's like it's never led me wrong. I think there's a ton of things recently where there's been like these big decisions that I've, really, I don't know, bro.
Women wear a lot of hats.
Yes.
Aside from the hat of wife, mother, and I'm going to take entrepreneur off the table, what is a hat you wear that you're really proud of?
I mean, sister and daughter make me proud.
Those family relationships.
And friend.
What do you do when life gets hard, when life gets difficult, when you're faced with a challenge or dealing with a mistake? What do you do?
I pray. And I take my 2 hours in the morning to really try to figure out the answer. And I think no matter what comes at you, if you have a lot of gratitude and a lot of turning it over to a higher power, I think you can kind of tackle anything.
To moms watching, final question, to moms watching who have an idea, who are where you were 8 years ago, I know you're asked this a lot, if you were to boil it down to one piece of advice or share a tidbit of wisdom, what would it be?
Just do it.
Do it.
It's just like having that first baby. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to have everything planned from conception to 18 years. That would be ridiculous. And if you did, it's not gonna go the way you planned it. It's the same thing with your business. You can't have it all planned, and if you did, it wouldn't go the way you planned it. So just get started. Just take the next step, and then once you get there, take the next step, and the next step, and the next step, and eventually it'll happen for you, I think.
I have to say, on a personal note, I love this woman. I love her heart. She and I are very different from a personality standpoint. I'm kind of the over-the-top cheesy gusher, and she is definitely a much cooler cat, but she's so embracing of whoever she's with, embracing of all personalities, and she's been so gracious and so giving. With her success and with all she's learned, she's constantly speaking, talking, helping other women, giving back. I really admire that about her. And hey, while Susan and I were chatting, she let me in on a little secret. Actually, it's a big secret. She's leaving the fringe detail behind on a brand new style line and going for something a little dressier. I almost feel like I need a drum roll for this. We are so excited to announce here first that Freshly Picked is releasing Mary Janes. Moms everywhere are going to be doing cartwheels over this announcement. They're a special occasion moccasin, if you will. Detailed cutouts, bright, vibrant colors, a touch of sparkle here and there, plenty dressy for Sunday best or for an outfit that's maybe a little more polished or feminine. And they're essentially the exact same as the mocks in functionality. Easy to get on and keep on. I love that feature. Moms love that feature. They have the same elastic band at the top, plus they're soft sole, so you don't sacrifice your baby's comfort when you dress them up. I was squealing out loud when she was showing us those designs. You'll be able to shop the collection later this month on their website, but again, you are seeing this here first and hearing it first. Looking forward to those new Freshly Picked Mary Janes coming to the shop up here soon. So thanks to Susan for that gracious